Is this the rally that will make us millionaires? Welcome back to the channel, everyone. It's Friday evening, January 9th, 2026, and it's time for our monthly update. We're going to dive into how our QQQ and QLD investments have performed and take a closer look at what's been happening in the markets. Let's monitor QQQ with moving averages. The 50-day and 200-day SMAs are the institutional lines on Wall Street. Major banks, hedge funds, and pension funds all watch these levels because they act as self-fulfilling prophecies. When everyone's watching the same lines, the price often reacts right at these exact levels. The 200-day SMA is the major trend line. If QQQ is above it, the long-term trend is bullish. Many funds are actually restricted from buying stocks trading below this line. The 50-day SMA is the momentum line. When QQQ pulls back to it during an uptrend, institutions see it as a buy-the-dip opportunity. Institutions also watch for the golden cross and death cross. When the 50-day SMA crosses above the 200-day SMA, that's a golden cross, which is bullish. The opposite is a death cross, which is bearish. These signals can shift billions of dollars. Since April 9, 2025, we've witnessed a historic market comeback. Over the past 9 months, QQQ has been on an incredible bullish run, rising from $402 on April 7, 2025, to $627 today. It even hit $637 on October 29, 2025. From May 1 to November 13, for 7 straight months, QQQ stayed above the SMA 50 purple line. However, since November 14, 2025, QQQ dipped below the SMA 50 purple line 3 times, first in November, second in December 2025, and third in January 2026. But here's the good news, QQQ reclaimed this support level within just several days each time. Currently, QQQ is at $627, sitting comfortably above the SMA 50 purple line. This shows QQQ maintains strong bullish momentum. We should keep monitoring whether QQQ can stay above the SMA 50 purple line. If it falls below, I believe it will bounce from at least the SMA 200 green line. When QQQ approaches either of these lines, these are your golden buying opportunities for QQQ, QLD, and TQQQ. Since our channel focuses on long-term investing, I'm showing you a weekly chart from now on. We're using the 10-week SMA and the 40-week SMA, which are the exact institutional standards for monitoring the long-term health of QQQ. The 10-week SMA, our purple line, is equivalent to the 50-day SMA. The 40-week SMA, our green line, is equivalent to the 200-day SMA. Institutions use this weekly view to cut through short-term noise and focus on major capital trends. Here's what you need to watch: as long as price candles stay above the green 40-week line, the long-term bull market is intact. In a strong uptrend, QQQ should ride the purple 10-week line. Notice how the price has consistently stayed above it since May 2025. That's incredibly strong institutional support. Watch for pullbacks where the price touches the 10-week line. Hedge funds see these as the best buy the dip opportunities during a bull run. If QQQ closes a week below the purple 10-week line, that's the first warning sign of a deeper correction. If it breaks the green 40-week line, we're looking at a major trend reversal or even the start of a bear market. Now let's talk about what's been happening in the markets. The stock market just wrapped up its first full week of the year with record-breaking performances for the Dow Jones and S&P 500. Nasdaq also ended the week with massive gains. Big tech is extending its New Year rally in a major way. The data storage sector absolutely stole the spotlight this week after Nvidia's CEO Jensen Huang highlighted massive demand in the memory market. Shares of companies like SanDisk, Western Digital, and Seagate skyrocketed. While the everything rally is in full swing, analysts are keeping a close eye on whether these gains can last. Now for our ETF comparison, QQQ is at $627, which is 16% above the previous all-time high of $540 from February 19, 2025. QLD, the 2x leveraged version, is priced around $73, a 21% increase from its peak of $60 in December 2024. TQQQ, the 3x leveraged version, is around $56, representing a 21% increase from its peak of $46.90 in December 2024. This shows that leveraged ETFs delivered significantly better percentage returns in a rising market. My personal portfolio proves it. QQQ has about 28% return, QLD has 47%, and TQQQ leads with a whopping 81%. Why such a huge difference? You could buy TQQQ at much cheaper prices during the downturn. For example, on April 7, 2025, TQQQ traded at just $17.50, a massive 69% discount from today's $56. Meanwhile, QQQ was at $402, only a 36% discount from today's $627. That difference is what creates outsized returns. Now let's check our QQQ versus QLD $100 challenge portfolio update. For QQQ, we've invested a total of $4,600. Our current unrealized gain is approximately $1,300, giving us a solid 28% return. Our average cost per share is $487.03. On December 12, when QQQ dipped, I added 0.163 shares at $613. For QLD, the results are even more impressive. We've also invested $4,600. On December 12, right after I bought QQQ, I scooped up 1.422 shares of QLD at $70. The average cost per share is $49.61. As of now, our unrealized gain is about $2,180, giving us an amazing 47% return. We're going to continue seeing larger and larger gaps between QLD and QQQ performance in rising markets. These results show the power of QLD's leveraged nature. It's designed to deliver 2 times the daily performance of the Nasdaq 100. Yes, leverage increases volatility, but it also provides much greater upside potential when markets recover. Since May 2024, we've been investing at least $100 into QQQ and $100 into QLD every single month, no matter what. This consistent, disciplined approach is called dollar cost averaging, or DCA. The goal is simple: reduce the impact of short-term market swings by spreading our investments over time. We buy more shares when prices are low and fewer shares when prices are high, all while keeping our eyes on the long-term prize. Our strategy has just 4 simple rules: invest monthly, hold long-term, never sell, and never, ever use dangerous margin. This strategy is designed to win over decades and take all emotion out of the equation. If you want to see the 30 years of data that proves this works, check out my deep dive video Cash versus SPY versus QQQ versus QLD versus TQQQ, 30-year showdown. That wraps up our incredible January 2026 update. The strategy is working, the markets are rallying, and the results speak for themselves. If you got value from this video, smash that like button, subscribe so you don't miss next month's update, and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. As always, this is for entertainment only and not financial advice. Make sure your investments align with your own goals and risk tolerance. Thank you for watching, and until next time, stay consistent and let the power of compounding do the work. Happy investing, everyone!